Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is the NW Sportscast. Guys, March is upon us. The month of Mariners baseball has finally arrived, but guys, we still have like 4 more weeks of spring training, but don't worry, we've got you all covered. We're going over every single Mariners player on the 40-man roster, giving you guys our projections and predictions for them in 2024. So today we are continuing through the bullpen. We've already gone through most of the bullpen. We have a few more guys left to cover. Today we're talking about Tayler Saucedo. Tayler Saucedo, Sauce, as you might be calling him, Tayler Saucedo really broke out last July in that series against the Angels when he put together a save, and then the next day he put together a scoreless 9th inning in an extra innings game that we also went on to win. Yeah, that's where Tayler Saucedo really made a name for himself. Last year, he came out of nowhere. Guys, with the Blue Jays, he was not very good. He pitched 2 seasons with the Blue Jays, 28, 29 years old. He threw in 33 games with a 5.4 ERA, but then he comes to Seattle last season as a 30-year-old, right? He broke out. 52 games, a 3.59 ERA, 3-2 record, 47 innings, 43 strikeouts, 23 walks, a 3.82 FIP, 113 ERA plus with a 1.34 WHIP. And the underlying numbers backs it up. If you go to his Savant page, and if you guys watch the channel, if you know me at all, you know that I love Baseball Savant. Looking at Tayler Saucedo's Baseball Savant page, yeah, it's like pretty freaking good. 94th percentile on average exit velocity, 90th percentile on chase percentage, 75th percentile whiff percentage, which is odd because the strikeout percentage is pretty low, so maybe that was a bit contradictory there. Barrel percentage, 87th percentile, hard hit, 92 percentile, ground ball, 96 percentile, and his extension in 78. Yeah, there's a lot of red on this Baseball Savant page, and if there's one thing that the Mariners have a very consistent theme with in their bullpen, they love these guys who have really low barrel rates and really high ground ball rates. Every single player, if you go back, watch all the rest of our videos, almost every single player, that's been a common theme of their Baseball Savant pages, is a very high percentile on ground ball rates and also a very high percentile on having those low barrel rates. So we love these pitchers who don't give up a bunch of barrels, but they do give up a bunch of ground balls. And obviously that's very intuitive because when you barrel a ball up, it's more likely to be a hit. When you hit a ground ball, it's more likely to be an out. So the Mariners, yeah, pretty smart by choosing that strategy. Now let's look at what Tayler Saucedo's projections are for 2024. I'm guessing they're going to project some regression. As a 31-year-old, they are projecting that he will throw 49 innings, which would be a career high for him. Last year was a career high 47, so they're 2 more than last year. They're projecting he will come away with 1 save, which is the same as what he had last season. They're projecting that he will strike out 45 guys and 20 walks. They're projecting that he will put together a 4.22 ERA and a 3-2 wins-loss record. And honestly, I hate to say it, that actually sounds pretty good. I ripped, if you guys saw my video yesterday, I ripped into the projections on Munoz because I thought they were way too low on Andres Munoz. I think these projections are pretty fair for Tayler Saucedo. Would I like to see the ERA in the 3s instead of the 4s? I totally would, but I think 4.22 is a pretty good estimate. I mean, he's never been a 3.59 ERA pitcher until last season, so I think some regression is fair, but that's not a ton of regression. I do like that they have him throwing a career high amount of innings. I think that makes sense for him. This is, I think, going to be his first time ever being on an opening day roster. I'm not sure if I don't think he was on the opening day roster for us last season. Maybe I'm wrong, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, I like this for him. I think this is pretty fair. 23 earned runs in 49 innings. That feels about right for the 31-year-old. He's probably, in my opinion, I think he is the 5th best pitcher in our bullpen right now behind Munoz, Brash, Greg Santos, and I would put Gabe Spire ahead of him as well, but not by much. So I think Saucedo is pretty fairly in the realm of definitely going to be on the roster, definitely going to be on the team, definitely going to contribute, and the question is how much will he contribute? And will he be as good as last year? So maybe I'm too low. Maybe you guys are higher. Let me know down in the comments. What do you think about Tayler Saucedo? Do you think he's going to regress? Or do you think he's going to get even better? I hope he gets even better, but you never know. It's hard to tell with players like this. When you have a really great season at 30 years old, it's hard to know if are you going to be able to continue that or not. Like I said, hope he does. Not going to bank on it. That's Tayler Saucedo for you. But guys, if you like the video, if you want to see more of my player projections, check out the rest of the channel. It's the NW Sportscast. We are going through every single player on the Mariners 40-man roster. We're doing relievers, then starters, then bench, and then the starting lineup at the very end. heading into opening day. So we're going to have all of that done. Also, continued spring training coverage, and as well as Seattle Seahawks coverage. So if you really love the Mariners and the Seahawks, Northwest sports in general, we might talk some Kraken on here sometimes as well, then you should subscribe to the channel. You should hit the notification button. You should comment down below. Tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me that I'm right. Tell me that you agree. Tell me that you disagree. I don't really care as long as you don't tell me that I look like a third grader, because I do get those hate comments sometimes, guys. Do I really look like a third grader? I don't think so. But anyways, guys, we love you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for supporting the Mariners. The Mariners, we love the Mariners. If you guys love the Mariners, this is the place to be. We're not going to read a bunch of ads. We're not going to, we're not working for some corporate message where we have to, meet certain quotas. We're not getting fed any corporate agendas. We're not reading ads. None of that. This is just two fans, myself and Drew, talking about the sport that we love, which is the Mariners baseball. So, guys, if you like what you see, please join us here in the NW Sportscast as we push towards 600, and then eventually as we march towards 700 subscribers. We're hoping to get to 700 subscribers by opening day. We'd love that. And the goal eventually would be to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the season. If we can get that, we will be thrilled, and we're thrilled that you guys will be along for the ride. So, my name is Levi. This is the NW Sportscast. Like I said, guys, if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. We'll have another video out tomorrow, maybe another video out today, actually, talking about the Mariners. And with that being said, guys, as always, go Mariners.